What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-2 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. It is real nice to get a victory against a team that the Leafs have had some trouble with. Unfortunately, you know, the Leafs should be winning some more of these games against the Sabres, but, you know, they're still a hockey team in the NHL. They're always going to be very competitive, but as you can see also in the title, there might be a little bit of a special part in this video, so stay tuned for that. But let's get right into this review because I know you guys like when I get right into some stats, and I always have them on my phone here. So looking at the goaltending stats versus Chad Johnson, 36 shots against, 5 goals against for 31 saves. I mean, still made a decent amount of saves, and I know as a goaltender, some nights are just tough. You're getting peppered, and the Leafs had a lot of quality shots on goal tonight. In goal for the Leafs was Curtis McElhinney. I believe Frederik Andersen's going to play the remaining 2 games of the Leafs season, but tonight he had 34 shots against, 2 goals against, and 32 saves, so another solid night. Curtis McElhinney currently leads the NHL in third period save percentage with some ridiculous number like 972 or 974. I know he hasn't been in too many games, but the fact of the matter is he's just got a really good percentage in the third period. It might not be in the 970 range. It's a little bit lower, if not in the 970 range. I can't remember. They put it up on TSN, but I thought it was super cool. Anyways, let's get right into this one. Early on, Buffalo had the first couple shots on net, and I figured maybe Buffalo might come out, you know, trying to prove that they're still, they're not just laying down. They're still trying to win some games here, but ultimately, Andreas Johnsson would score his second of the year, showing that he wants to stay in the Leafs lineup. Kapanen and Leo Komarov and, of course, Josh Leivo, unfortunately, were not in the game tonight. Kapanen, I'm sure, will get back in there. Same with Leo at some point. But I'm sure Babcock is also trying to figure out who his fourth line will be going into these Stanley Cup playoffs. You know, Andreas Johnsson has been so good, and I really hope that he can stay on the Leafs' fourth line in the playoffs because he is an explosive type of player, and I really like the way he plays the game. But going into the second period, it was still 1-0 Leafs, but Sam Reinhart on the power play would tip in a goal right out front for his 24th of the season, setting a new career high for him in goals. You know, he's a good player. I've always appreciated the way he plays the game, and maybe Buffalo and him are starting to find something that clicks there, and maybe he'll, you know, stay put there and be a good player for them building towards the future, which I hope they will, because, I mean, I want the Buffalo Leaf games to be competitive and feisty like they always were, so it's always good to see that. But the Leafs would get it back 2 or 3 minutes later when Austin Matthews would score his 32nd of the year on the power play. A nice little, quick little toe drag and snipe into the top corner. His little patent goal that he does there. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And I don't think Johnson even seen it. I don't think Johnson had seen the puck. Jeez, I'm trying to talk straight. I think I'm just excited because of what's happening later in the video. But then a couple minutes later, William Nylander would go in on a breakaway, score his 18th of the season. Beautiful shot for him as well, putting the Leafs up 3-1. This is just when the Leafs started blowing up a little bit. They were playing very good. They were passing the puck well, and it showed that Nylander and Matthews were also playing a good two-way game because they were blocking shots. They were at least taking the puck away and stuff like that. Andreas Johnsson was blocking shots. The whole team looked okay tonight. There were some giveaways. Jake Gardiner, I think, had a better night except for maybe 1 or 2 giveaways, but, you know, high risk, most of the time high reward, because I love Jake Gardiner, and a lot of people don't, but I do. Anyways, William Nylander would get another one 3 minutes later, his 19th of the season. I believe it was on a backhand to make it 4-1. He was happy after that one, pointing to his teammates, probably at Hyman. He got an assist on the goal, and the Leafs would take that lead into the third period. But then again on the power play, Pominville would score his 14th of the year. Good for him for scoring goals this year. I believe he scored in the last time the Leafs played the Sabres as well. But anyways, McElhinney was very solid. Both goalies were real solid tonight. And then 4 minutes later, Austin Matthews would score his 33rd on the power play, again from a feed from William Nylander. He just tucked it in on the short side. And you know what? The Leafs they played a good game. And I wanted to mention that goal. I'd forgotten Matthews had scored again, but the goaltending was pretty solid for the most part. I mean, every time the Leafs had that many shots on goal on power plays and high quality chances, most goalies don't really have a shot, and Johnson made quite a few saves for Buffalo tonight, and I thought McElhinney did a fantastic job coming in and doing what he's supposed to do and win games when the team needs him to. And the Leafs tied a franchise record for points in a season with 103. If they can get one more point, they will set a new record for the team, which would be fantastic. But anyways, what I wanted to let you guys know was, if you can see in the title, my sister was actually at the Leaf game tonight. And I texted her and said, hey, Steve Dangle's at the game. And she's like, oh, cool, I'm going to go see if I can, talk to him, whatever. I got a message, and she sent me a video from my inspiration, Steve Dangle, and he is the reason why I'm making these videos. Steve has been a guy I've watched for years now, for all the reviews that he makes. And, I'm not always trying to make Leaf reviews because I'm not trying to take away from something that he does. I just like doing it because I'm such a big Leaf fan, and he inspired me to do it as well, along with the other hockey videos I make for you guys here on YouTube. It's a lot of fun, but Steve really started it for me. He's somebody that, I hope one day I can accomplish all that he has, and I really hope I can get there one day and maybe make an LFR with him or appear in an LFR one day. That is the goal. I'd love to be in an LFR. So Steve, if you're watching this, if there's any chance, I'd love to be in one. But anyways, here's the video I wanted to show you guys. Thanks to my sister Abby, by the way. Incredible.
Andrew, I'm supposed to make a video saying hi to you and everything and wish you luck, but it says here you have a hockey YouTube channel and you're gonna make hockey videos. You're gonna steal my job, man. Why should I be nice to you if you're gonna steal my job? Your sister Abby's being all nice to me, but I gotta pay for stuff, man. I got bills. You know how expensive it is to feed Adam and Jesse? It's incredibly expensive, man. So I don't know. Good luck, I guess. But I gotta pay the mortgage due.
So yeah, that's the video again. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Abby, for getting me that video. He had my business card. That's pretty cool. I mean, I could still fanboy a little bit. Steve Dangle's a cool guy, and I really like his videos. Again, if I can get an LFR, that'd be super cool. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm a little excited about this. Thank you so much for watching. If you did watch and you liked the video, please subscribe. Love to have more hockey conversations with you. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream, because there's lots of streams coming for the playoffs. See you later. Peace.